Well, good evening.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
Well, whenever you're listening to
Yeah,
this.
whenever.
Hello.
Hey,
What's going on?
um, I'm actually really excited about this episode.
Okay.
Just first and foremost,
A little walk.
yeah, it's definitely a walk.
Well,
Um,
well, it's
well,
it's funny that you I don't know where the inspiration came from, but
I have no idea. It was a random thought.
well, yesterday was my dad's birthday.
Yes.
So, we celebrated with that.
Yep.
So, this will be this will be good for me because little memories of him and
Nice.
growing up and all that. So,
I like it.
yeah. So, well, hello and welcome to the Ultimate Buffet podcast. My name is Chris.
And my name is Sean.
And for today's episode, we are going to be talking about our favorite childhood memories. A walk down memory lane.
I like it.
Yeah, just a little line.
I don't know. I was thinking of, what we could talk about next, and this popped into my head, and then I came up with a couple more ideas, and then I reverted
the
back.
list of ideas we have is it's like going to the liquor store and looking for a bottle of whiskey.
Correct.
There's so many different options out there. So we
Correct.
have all these ideas.
Yep.
But it's like what do we want to do? And I think it's kind of like for us, it's what are we feeling that week? Or is
Correct.
there something special coming in that week? And I think for this one, I'll be honest with you, I don't know where your inspiration came from, but mine was my dad's birthday. And when you said this, and I'm like, absolutely, like,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah. Like I said, it just kind of hit me, and then I kept thinking of ideas, and then I reverted back to this idea, and that's when I texted you. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, this is what we should do.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Well, let's get to the most important part of
the
the
most
show.
important part
Yeah,
of the show.
I mean, I don't know. This one might be a good one.
Well, this is going to be a good one, but I mean, we've got to keep it in line here.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the most important.
Yeah, I agree. So, well, do you want to read what we got today?
No, this is your call.
Well, okay. I guess I'll do it.
Well, and I can't read, so there's that.
Well, I'm blind too, so
Okay.
I guess let me stick it right next to my face. Yeah. I don't know if I've had this one before.
Okay.
Oh, this one is called Basil Hayden.
I've never had this.
It's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I'm so surprised you've never had this.
I've
This
seen the
stuff is-
bottle over and over again.
This stuff is delicious.
No one's ever said, "Hey, you need to try this," except for today.
Well, here is your try right now because
Okay.
you still have not tried it.
I have not. So cheers to episode 12.
Yep.
I like this a lot.
It's good. It's not bad.
I'm in. This is definitely going to be something that has to be in the cupboard.
Yeah, it's a smooth whiskey. It's a quality.
I like
It's
it.
readily available. The great thing that I like about this, so Basil Hayden, Booker's. Have you had Booker's before?
I have.
Okay, are both owned by Knob Creek.
I didn't know that.
So Knob Creek is, I mean, just distribution wise, is massive, right? So super quality whiskey. So obviously Booker's isn't everywhere. It's becoming a lot more. So this is like their in between Knob Creek and then Booker's is
Okay.
Basil Hayden. So it's pretty much everywhere you can go. So it's readily available and it's a quality whiskey. So like you could go on a business trip and I guarantee you'll find a bottle of that at a liquor store. Hands down.
This is good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cheers again.
Cheers. Okay. It's going to get the show going, huh?
Got to keep it going.
That's good, Chris.
I didn't even hit the button on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got to go. So, well, let's jump right into this.
What was the topic again?
You want me to go back
Yeah.
to the top? Oh, it is favorite childhood memories. A
Okay.
walk down memory lane.
Okay, thank you. Just want to make sure we're talking about the same episode here.
Well, smoky meat was last week.
Okay. Yep.
Next
Which
week
I'm
is
craving.
some smoked meat.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't do any after the
I know.
episode last week.
I know. I need to.
You with a pork butt. I
Oh my gosh.
could imagine this with a pork butt.
I could
Yeah.
imagine that
Yeah.
with the pork butt.
Might have to do that.
Okay.
We might have to do.
Might have to do it for Saturday.
I'm not going to say no to that one.
All right.
You just tell me how much I need to Venmo you.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So, well, let's get in the first question here on childhood memories. Let's give a little bit of background here.
Okay.
So, where did you grow up?
Rockland, California.
So, did you grow up? At what age did he move to Rockland? Or
Oh man. Okay, so we'll go long story short here. I was born in the Bay Area. We moved to Loomis. Then we moved to Rockland when I was 4 or 5.
okay,
And so my childhood memories are from my Rockland home.
perfect. So, I was born and grew up in Sacramento till I was 7.
Okay.
And then we moved to Rockland.
Okay.
So, I as well grew up in Rockland. But I was in Sacramento. So some of my memories are from our house in Sacramento before 7, because I probably don't really remember
How
anything.
tall were you when you were 7?
12 feet tall.
Okay.
No.
Just if anybody, yeah, Chris is a mountain of a man. So I had to ask.
I don't know. Well, the only thing that I do remember is I
Being
was
tall?
Well, yeah. Well, I was taller than most of my teachers besides, I want to say it was first, second, and fourth grade.
What happened to third?
I was taller than the teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, she was short.
I love it.
She was well below 5 feet. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
and my fourth grade teacher was much, much taller than me. And her sons are tall and all that. So, yeah. But third grade, I was taller than my teacher.
Okay. All
So,
right.
So what was your favorite part of your neighborhood on this one?
So I grew up in a cul-de-sac.
Oh, that's the
And
way to
I'm
go.
talking about the old school cul-de-sacs where it was probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses deep
Okay.
on both sides. It
Okay.
was a long cul-de-sac.
Okay.
They just don't make them like that
No.
anymore.
No, they're super small.
I mean, the one that we have, it's not even considered a cul-de-sac. It's still considered a lane.
Yeah.
It's only 2 houses deep on each side, but I love the fact that our kids can grow up in a little bit safer of an
Yeah.
area in regard to, playing in the street and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So I grew up in a cul-de-sac. Directly outside of that cul-de-sac was a massive, massive park.
Oh, that's a huge win.
I mean, I would say the grass area that split, there was a bigger park for the bigger kids,
Yeah.
and then a smaller park down the little grassy area. I would say the grass is probably 50 to 75 yards
Oh, nice.
between both parks.
Nice.
I mean, the wiffle ball games, the football games, the whatever it was, soccer. I mean, we had a full on park right outside of our cul-de-sac. It was
that's awesome.
epic.
That's awesome. So for me, my favorite part, so I also grew up in a cul-de-sac.
Okay.
Both the house in Sacramento and the house in Rockland. So the one in Sacramento was a small one. I want to say there was 6 houses total.
Okay.
I have vivid memories of that one because the Kaiser Hospital that I was born at was right around the corner from there.
Okay.
And I only remember that because every time I got hurt, we could walk to the hospital, and that was very often. So
That's
we
good.
would literally it was right there. I had my first MRI there. I could tell you a lot of injury stories at that hospital in particular.
Oh my gosh, how funny.
And then the house in Rockland was a big one.
Yep.
Like if you were in the cul-de-sac, if someone was driving there, they were there for a reason.
Mhm.
So it was that kind of cul-de-sac where it's like no one would just drive in to see what was going on. It's like you knew that you were there because it was, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses on each side,
Okay.
plus 2 corners.
Yep.
To go back, and then that. So it was great because most of the time we didn't have any traffic.
Yeah.
We'd play, roller skate hockey games out there.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about
oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
We did the same thing.
That's where I broke my arm, was in that
Okay.
cul-de-sac. And then, the neighbors got a pool, we got a pool. A lot of people started getting pools, so then you'd have pool parties and that kind of stuff. It was a cool environment. It was a good mixture of kids. Like, we had some younger, some older.
Yep.
But it was a good mixture. Like,
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
so I really like that house. I mean, I also wish I could have bought that house at the price point my parents bought it at.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would have been really nice.
Yeah.
So,
That's so funny.
yeah, they bought that house cheaper than I bought my first house, and it was more than double the size. So, yeah. So
That's a whole nother topic.
whole
Chris.
nother topic. Yeah, I'm not spiteful in any way that
No,
I
not at
wasn't
all.
able to buy
Doesn't
that
sound
house.
like it.
But no, it was. I mean, like I said, a lot of good memories from that. So, that was the house.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So the biggest question of the evening.
Okay.
It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, go, and then we say our answer.
Okay.
Okay. Did you drink out of a hose growing up? 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes. Hands down.
It's so funny. I told Sawyer last summer. So Sawyer's our 5-year-old, and he was like, "Gosh, I'm thirsty." Well, his feet were wet. He was wet. They were playing in the backyard on the grass. He's not going inside.
Yeah.
And I go, "Turn that hose on and get a drink." And my wife's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "Come on.
Seriously?
You drank out of the hose as a kid." And she's like, "I don't know if I remember that." I remember getting yelled at all the time because we only had one hose and it was in the backyard because my mom would water her plants.
Yeah.
And so, during the weekend or the summers or whatever it was, my friends and I, we'd go back, we'd get the hose and we'd bring it out front because we'd ride our bikes, our skateboards, rollerblades,
Yeah.
tag, hide and seek, whatever it was. And we would have our drinking fountain right in the front yard.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
I'll be honest with you. I kind of still drink out of a hose every chance I get.
I probably would as well.
Yeah. If you're thirsty,
Yeah.
it's there.
Yep.
Turn it on. Heck, when I played football, it was the same thing. They had a hose
Mhm.
hooked up to basically a horse
Mhm.
that had, PVC on it with different nozzles.
Yep.
It's the same freaking thing.
Exact same thing.
That's all we drank from.
Mhm.
All these purified water kids now. and-
No.
No.
Look at me. I turned out kick-ass.
Yeah, I turned out fine. Well, maybe it's because we drink whiskey. That might be the case.
Cheers to Basil Hayden. Hayden's. Chris, just real quick, I would actually have to say, out of
Ooh, Are
everything-
you ranking this bottle right now?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rank it. So
Wow.
we've got roughly, this is episode 12, right?
12. Yep.
So we should have,
Well, there's not 12 bottles over there.
what are we missing?
There's a couple downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so out of the 12 bottles,
Well, there's a bottle over there if you want to drink it.
no,
And it's kind of white.
no, I'm not
It
drinking
says
this beer. No,
ice on it.
no, I'm not doing that.
I don't know what that is.
Not doing that. Out of the 12 bottles that we have done thus far, that's my favorite bottle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I still love Brothers Bond. Brothers Bond has been my favorite.
That was good.
I think that one was good. The Old Forester was good the very first episode.
Yes.
But I still think Brothers Bond beats Old Forester. Actually, I think Basil Hayden beats Old Forester as well.
I agree.
But that's a bold statement.
Out of the 12 that we have, that's my favorite.
Wow. Okay.
Wild Turkey 101 holds a special place in my heart for two reasons. One, it took us 3 weeks to find it. And then I found it at Trader Joe's finally. And that was the first alcohol I had ever had.
Yeah. Well, we all have that nostalgia to,
Mhm.
something first that you had.
Mhm. That was it.
I mean, Wild Turkey it's
God,
not a
that was
bad
such
whiskey.
a horrific night.
Oh yeah.
Well, when
Mhm.
you're 14 and you just drink it like it's soda, that's not a good thing.
Well, yeah. And
I was so sick.
see, mine was Jack Daniels, and I
Oh.
did the same thing.
Man,
Yeah.
okay.
I wasn't 14 though, but not calling you
It was
out.
it was my freshman year. So
Well,
I
you were
was
probably
either
15, probably. Yeah, you might have been 14.
it was freshman year. I know that.
That's not that bad then.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh. Horrific night. Okay. Back on topic here.
That works.
So yeah, look it. We drank out of the hose and we turned out fine.
Yeah, I truly believe that the hose water is still the best water.
If and actually the Roseville, Lincoln, Rockland area allegedly has the best water in the state.
Really?
Yes, true statement.
Why is that?
I don't know the scientific mumbo jumbo algorithms behind it, but I do know I've heard that on multiple occasions from different sources.
See, for me, I'm not one that I don't need the water filter and all that. All literally sink water is fine with me. I don't really care.
Oh, Chris, like I said, I mean, if it was I was in the backyard working, covered in mud,
Yeah.
I'd grab the hose.
Water's water in my mind.
I agree, 100%.
Perfect.
Okay.
So let's move forward here. So, did you have a favorite toy or toys that you can remember?
I did. You want to go first?
No, go ahead. I want to hear this.
So my favorite toy growing up, and this kind of ties into another question we've got here, but I played with cap guns
Okay. Oh God.
religiously for years.
Yes.
I mean, I would save every penny I found, every dollar that I got for an allowance, I would save it, and I would run up to the store that was by us, and I would buy the I don't know what they call it, the cap.
Yeah,
refills.
the red little ring.
Yep.
Or did you have the strips? Because there was
So
both.
I think I had the strips at one point, but I recall,
The plastic rings.
yeah, I vividly recall the plastic rings on like what would be a revolver.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I couldn't tell you how many years I played with that.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you.
And now look at us.
Yeah.
We're still playing with it, both
It just
things that are real.
yeah, just shoots a projectile out of it. now.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I also played with a lot of cap guns.
Okay.
But I think one of my favorite toys, and it's gonna sound weird, is we had this parachute, and I used that parachute for everything. I built forts on the inside of the house. I built forts on the outside of the house. We would play different games. We'd play, hide and go seek. You'd play, cowboys and Indians, cops and robbers, and that was always home base.
Yeah.
So we had like a 3-car garage. So we had the 2-car and then the one.
Mm-hmm.
And outside the one was like the 1-car garage was like where we put all the kids' toys, the lawnmower, whatever. So outside of that door is where I used to have, this parachute. But we would open up the garage door too, so you'd be able to go in the garage still, but then no one could see you on the outside. So it just was cool.
Okay.
Like it was
that's
like
good.
your own little
hideout.
hideout. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And then we'd use it on the inside to build forts too. Do you remember? And I forget what year it was, when there was really bad floods and they canceled school.
Yeah. So we were in the house in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And I remember having, gosh, I don't know where we went, but we had to go buy a lot, or I don't know if we bought, given whatever, a lot of sandbags.
Okay.
And I remember our whole backyard was completely flooded.
Oh,
and
wow.
And I specifically remember the house behind us was elevated. All of their water ran into our backyard.
Oh, gosh.
It was so bad. I remember the sandbags, and this may be a little bit of an exaggeration because I was probably 7 or 8, but
Yeah,
halfway up the sliding glass door.
I believe that. That was I forget what year it was, but I remember going home. The power was out because there was no power. And I remember building a fort in the house because my mom's like, you guys gotta stay busy My dad was still at work. Mom came and picked us up because the school's like, yeah, you guys, school's canceled. Everyone needs to go pick up their kids. So it was that bad.
So my as you know, my mom passed away when I was younger. She was still alive, so it was pre 1998
Yeah.
when these floods were going on.
I want to say it was like 94, 95.
So 94, I would have been 7.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good
Yeah.
guess right there.
Yeah.
Because my mom was sick for about 2 years, and she wasn't sick when this was going on. So yeah, you're probably right. 94, 95.
Yeah, that's what I think that it was around there.
Okay.
So yeah, crazy.
Oh my
Crazy to
gosh.
think about it.
Yeah. Okay, so
So-
favorite toys: cap guns and parachutes.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The cap guns came along with it.
Gosh,
So did the laser tag down the road. And
Yep.
I mean, there was a whole bunch of things that just happened out of that parachute. So
Cheers to childhood toys
yeah.
that we actually remember. I have a feeling we're gonna put a decent dent in this bottle tonight. This is really good, Chris.
Well, thank goodness it's a small bottle.
Yeah, it's true.
So don't get on us, whoever's listening to this. It's a smaller bottle.
We have responsibilities tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Well, I mean,
I got to bring, my daughter to school.
okay.
And then I have to go for a mountain bike ride. That's definitely a responsibility, I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing any extracurricular activities tomorrow.
Yeah, no. Oh, I went for a small ride today.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I got to go for a bigger one.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Next question.
So, did you have a favorite sport or activity growing up?
Can we do both?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's go favorite sport.
Okay.
Are you gonna do both? Are you gonna do a favorite sport and an activity?
Oh gosh.
Okay, I'll go first. You think about that. So now you
well,
have to.
well,
I'm telling
no.
you, Chris. I'm telling you,
I
you
have to.
have to do a favorite sport.
Yeah.
I know you put an or there
Yes,
on
boss.
our Word doc, but
you want me to add and or?
please. Thank you.
It says and or now.
Thank you. All right. So, did you have a favorite sport and or activity growing up? My favorite sport growing up was, I kind of have two, but one kind of took over. Taekwondo.
Okay.
I ended up doing Taekwondo for a little over 17 years, I think.
If anyone doesn't know, Sean is a 6-degree white belt. He's very good. Very, very good.
That's good. Well said. Thank you.
I mean, after 17 years, you think you get past that white belt.
Yeah.
Or have you
tough.
gone through all the belts and then back through?
6 times over.
6 times. Ooh, that could be
Yeah.
fancy there.
See,
Yeah.
now I'm badass. So, favorite sport, Taekwondo. I mean, I just absolutely loved it. The martial arts studio was in Rockland at the time, and I think we were at dinner one night, and we walked by the martial arts studio.
You were at Round Table Pizza, you mean?
No, because it was on the other side of Rockland. On
Oh,
Rockland
before they
Road.
moved?
Yeah, before they moved.
Okay.
So this was, let's see here. This was 1991
Oh, gosh.
is when I started Taekwondo.
Okay.
1991. We were at dinner. We walked by and I saw some people doing kicks and punches, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I want to do that." I don't know if those were my exact words verbatim, but I said I want to do that.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history. So, favorite sport, Taekwondo.
Okay. So my favorite sport when I was younger was basketball. Only because I was taller than everyone.
Yeah, so that's not fair, but
Yeah.
okay, continue.
But I mean, I would play basketball all the time. Never put a basketball down. So it was always playing out in front, going to practice, that kind of stuff. It was, basketball was the go-to sport for me.
You know what's funny about basketball? Our oldest, he loves bouncing the ball around. Our neighbors have a basketball hoop, and he's always shooting, and he's actually really good. But he's never like, "Hey, I want to play basketball."
Well,
He
it's-
talks about other sports. He says, "I want to play, like, when is soccer season? Isn't baseball coming up?" Like he's excited about that type of stuff. He's never mentioned that about basketball.
See, I enjoyed baseball growing up, and then I played a winter ball season, and I did not like the coach at all,
Okay.
and it just ruined my whole
Got it.
outlook on baseball. So I don't know.
I have a funny story about that. Okay,
Like,
sorry, continue.
I mean, it just was the horrible. But basketball was always the thing that was fun because all my buddies played it. We'd play it during recess. Like that's what we did. I mean, and don't get me wrong. If I would say now my favorite sport would be football, hands down.
Yeah.
But basketball as a kid was what we did.
That was the jam.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your funny story?
So you mentioned the coach kind of ruined it for you.
Yeah.
So I did Cub Scouts.
Okay.
I'm saying probably 6 months.
Oh dang, that quick.
And I was so put off by I think they call it a den leader.
Yeah.
So every 10 minutes, that's what it felt like. Every 10 minutes during our, I don't know what session, I guess, where we were all
meeting or
there.
whatever?
Yeah, meeting, we'd build something or do an activity, right?
Yeah.
Every 10 minutes, he'd go outside and smoke a cigarette.
And
And so being 6, 7 years old, and it's like, where's this guy going?
yeah.
Well, I finally noticed my father smoked. So I noticed that he was smoking, which wasn't a big deal to me, but it
No.
was like every 10 minutes. All right, kids, go ahead and do this. I'll be right
I'll be
back.
right back.
And he
Oh,
would literally
jeez.
go out the sliding glass door into his backyard, smoke a cigarette, and come back in.
Wow.
And it was just, and I finally told my parents, I'm like, hey, this guy's just chain smoking cigarettes. it was not a good situation.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
anyway, so that was the end of Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's funny. What's your favorite activity?
so I really got into BMX biking,
Okay.
and
Well, that's a sport too.
well, yeah, but I never did it as a sport per se. Like I never did the racetrack thing or
Okay.
anything like that. This was kids taking their grandfather's shovel and
Making your own jump?
making our own
Yep.
jump. So that was my childhood.
Okay.
And I mean, Chris, I remember it like it was yesterday. So the kids that I played with, their grandparents' house was across the street
Okay.
from our house. And and they were over there all the time. I never thought anything of it growing up, but now that I'm an adult, they didn't have a good childhood bringing
Yeah.
up. So they're always at their grandparents' house.
Yeah.
Well, it benefited me as a kid because we played all the time.
Yeah.
And so we really got into BMX biking, and I got my first BMX bike in 1996.
Okay.
It's a Haro YZF. It's got the gyro, the pegs, front and back brakes. I mean, it was the deal back then. And I still have that bike.
Wow.
I had it retuned a couple years ago. And actually, the gentleman that I grew up next to, he had a couple kids that were younger than us. But he was big into BMX. And I reached out to him a few years ago, and he's still doing the whole BMX thing as a 50-whatever-year-old man.
Nice.
And he retuned that bike for me.
Nice.
So everything is stock except the tires.
Wow.
So the brake lines, everything's the same. He swapped the pads out, but
Okay.
kept the original. I mean, it's cherry.
So what I hear is you're going to go with me to Folsom Lake. I'll pull you up the mountain, and then you're just going to go downhill.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
That would be, yeah, because anybody that knows BMX, there's no gears
Yeah.
associated with
Oh yeah.
those
You
bikes.
wouldn't make it up.
So activity, building jumps. I
Okay.
mean, we would go to that park. It was a very well done park,
Yeah.
but there was a section. Anybody knows the Rockland area, the Woodside area, backs up to the freeway where that park's at.
Yeah.
And there was just a massive dirt kind of wooded area per
Yeah.
se. And I mean, we would go back there and build jumps like no other.
Nice.
So that was my favorite activity. And I still to this day love it.
Nice. So my favorite activity, I would say, growing up, was probably similar biking. So I did a lot of biking, not
Yep.
BMX, and more just riding around and
Okay.
all that. But even skating, playing like street hockey, until I broke my arm, and then that all stopped because, and this was before like wrist guards were a thing.
Oh, my parents always yelled at me for that. I never wore them.
Oh, see, no, they weren't even. We didn't even know about them at first. And I'm going around the corner. I had my helmet on. I got my knee pads on. No wrist guards
Yep.
because didn't know what they were. And
Yep.
I crashed and planted my hand down and poof, broke my arm.
Did we even have? I don't remember wrist guard. I remember all the other gear that we had
Yeah.
growing up.
The wrist guards were a thing, but they weren't very big yet. Like a lot of people didn't know about them.
Okay.
Because when we went to the doctor's like, well, you should get these things called wrist guards. And my parents are like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, I don't recall. I remember my parents, wanting me to wear obviously a helmet.
The helmet's a big thing.
Knee pads,
Knee pads were the next big one. And then elbow pads.
elbow pads. I remember, and I remember putting them on when I was in the driveway or in the garage,
And then taking them off right away.
and then leaving that cul-de-sac, hang a left, off.
Yeah, see, for me, I always wore the knee pads and the helmet. I never wore the elbow pads
Okay.
because we play hockey. So I'd have a hockey stick. So you'd have to go to your knees. And
Yeah.
you're playing goalie and you're sliding and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So
All right, that makes sense.
yeah. I mean, I wasn't that good, but it still was fun. So let's see here. Favorite activity to do as a kid on a Saturday?
You know what? This is kind of a sad question, and
What?
I'll explain why. So, if you look back to you and I
Yeah.
in our childhood,
Yeah.
Saturday morning, waking up, breakfast,
Cartoons.
cartoons, you're looking out the window to see what friends have come outside yet,
Yeah.
or you're okay, I'm gonna get my shoes on, I'm gonna go across the street or down the street to grab, Johnny and Tim, right?
Yeah.
And then we'd be gone. Hop on a bike,
And
hop
then-
on your skateboard, and you're gone.
Yeah.
You're gone till lunch. You're gone till whatever portion of the day, right?
Yeah.
I would never in my lifetime
Oh, heck,
now
no way.
never let my son or daughter
No way.
grab a bike and disappear.
No. I mean, I think I would let them, not how I was as a kid, not even close.
Yeah, no.
I would let them go out if I knew they were with a group of kids, not by themselves. I
Yeah.
mean, I can't tell you how many times I went to the 7-Eleven
Mhm.
by myself because I wanted a snack.
Yeah.
Or I wanted something to eat.
Yep.
Which I skipped ahead.
Yeah, you're giving away secrets here,
Yeah.
Chris.
But I mean, I would go right over to my buddy's house that lived a little bit further from me, and then we went.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I would be okay if I knew. I don't know. We're lucky here because we got a gas station pretty close
Yeah.
where the kids could go. But it's still
I mean, I guess
Oh,
never say never, but I would have a hard time
yeah.
when my 7, 8, 9-year-old would
Well,
say,
if you look at where you live, I wouldn't do it where you're at.
no,
Personally.
no, me in particular, no,
Yeah.
not where we're at.
No. But I don't know. I went on some pretty busy streets, and I don't know.
So I remember, oh gosh, how old was I? I mean, I was probably 8, 9, 10 maybe. We would just hop on a bike and go.
Yeah.
We had breakfast. We watched our cartoons.
Yeah.
You'd rally up the 2, 3, 4, 5 neighborhood friends that you have, and you're off to the park.
But the difference is when we were kids, that was your social night. Now look at 8, 9, 10-year-olds now. They all have cell phones.
Yeah, no, I'm struggling with that.
Yeah. I will be 100% honest with you. If you could live in today's society with a dumb phone, realistically, I would go back to a flip phone.
I would go back to it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I don't, if I didn't have to do my banking, or like even Amazon. Amazon is like my best friend. We all know this.
Yeah.
I would go there, but I mean, yes, I could. I could do it with my laptop, right? But the convenience of having it, like you're so used to it at this point, there's nothing, you're not going to get rid of that.
Well, that's the thing. It's fortunate that we have these technologies
Yes.
at our fingertips,
Yes.
literally. And it's unfortunate that we live by our fingertips. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep.
You know, it's like today I Venmoed you.
Yeah.
I owed you $28.
Yeah. We
Hey,
were on the phone
We were
together.
literally on the phone together,
Yes.
and I was able to send you money. So,
Yep.
you know, it definitely has its pros and cons.
Yep.
I just think it definitely depends on you and me as
Yep.
parents setting the right expectation.
Yep.
That's what it boils down to.
I agree. I agree.
All right. So activity on a Saturday.
Activity for me, it was the same throughout the week, to be honest with you, for me.
Yeah.
So
Did you have to do your homework before you could go out and play during the week?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, same
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, no, that was first thing. You got home, you did your homework.
Mhm.
My neighbor actually was a school or a assistant principal
Okay.
at a school. She used to tutor me a couple times a week. So I'd have to do that, and then I could go play. Saturdays was, go out. I would go to the office with my dad every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it just depended on the week. But most of the
Sure.
time it was, see you later, go
Yep.
play outside.
Yep.
I remember when I was, I don't even remember how old I was. I was trying to bunny hop my bike off of the curb.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember I fell, and I had my helmet on, but I hit my chin, and I kept my chin open, and it was just bleeding. And I remember walking into the garage and standing at the door, holding my chin, saying, I need help. Like, and my dad was on the couch. My mom was on the couch. So my mom comes over. I think my dad might have been asleep. So I was trying to be quiet. That's what it was. My dad was asleep. I was trying to be quiet. And my mom's like, well, come in the house. I'm like, I can't. And she goes, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm bleeding. So she came over and she looked. And she's like, just come in the house. You're fine. And then she woke up my dad. And it was like, oh, shoot. You actually need to go to the emergency room because you need stitches because we can see your chin bone. And
So,
yeah.
Chris, what I'm hearing is nothing has changed.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'll fully admit
Because
that.
didn't you fall and?
Hey, where's wood?
Nothing has changed, Chris.
Knock on wood. I have what? I'm like 6 rides in with 0 falls.
Okay.
I rode last week. I rode 3 times last week. Didn't fall. Almost did. Didn't though. I rode today. Didn't fall.
You know what that tells me, though?
Yeah, I'm not riding tomorrow now.
Well, you're not. Okay. Yeah. One, you shouldn't ride tomorrow now that we're talking about this. 2, you're not doing fancy tricks and stuff. You need to be.
Or the new bike is actually doing what it's meant to do
That's true.
and absorbing the bumps that I'm going down rather than bucking my ass off of
That's
it.
true.
Because
Okay, all right.
that's probably what would happen. That's what normally was happening. I was just getting thrown off the back of that fucking bike. So
So yeah. So Saturday mornings, biking, skateboarding.
I played a lot of cops and robbers when I was a kid. A lot of cops and robbers.
Yeah, so the cops and robbers thing, we did that a lot as well, and I venture back to the big cul-de-sac
Yeah.
playing a huge factor
Yeah.
with that.
Well, that and the cap guns.
The cap guns.
I mean, or Cowboys and Indians. That was another one because, back, we'd play Cowboys and Indians and, the kids with the cops and robbers were like, well, we want to play and we want the rifles and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, well, back in the day, robbers didn't have rifles. I don't
Yep.
know why we thought that,
yeah,
but not even close to true. So either did the Indians, but supposedly they stole them from the Cowboys. So
that's true.
we had like the rifle, like the rifle cap guns or the plastic ones that would shoot like darts.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't shoot the darts.
So speaking of the rifle cap gun, I don't think I ever had that. The only one I remember was the revolver looking
Yes.
cap gun. And then you mentioned earlier the strips of caps.
Yep.
What gun was that?
That was the rifle had the strips. And then I also had a handgun that had the strips as well.
What did that look like? Do you recall? Because I
It was like
remember
a-
the strips, but I don't remember what.
I want to say the handgun was like in 1911.
I don't recall.
Yeah, it was
I
like
remember the strips, but
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had one that shot
the
those.
the problem with the strips is a lot of the times they were paper, so they would rip really easily or they'd get wet. So
I
you-
did have that now that you say paper,
Yeah.
because it wasn't the plastic.
No,
I
so-
know exactly what you're talking about now.
yeah, so they sucked because you could only shoot one at a time, right?
Yep.
So it was like a 1911, and it had the hammer on the back, and
Yep.
you used to stick one in there. You would fire it, and then you were done.
I remember
The
that.
revolver was nice because you had 6 shots where
Yep.
you can pop, pop, pop.
Yep.
So
Is that still a thing, cap guns?
they have to be.
I mean, if
I mean, I was at the grocery store today. I should have looked.
all right, we gotta.
Get some cap.
We
guns
gotta
and
get some
scare-
cap guns.
Scare everyone.
Yeah.
Go after your son with them. Just like, here's yours. Now game on.
Yep. Oh man. Okay. All right. That's gonna be our mission.
Okay.
All right.
can
Let's
find
find
them.
some cap guns.
I bet you I could go on Amazon right now. Well, let's just do it.
Okay. Because we all know that Chris gets Amazon packages every day.
That's not true. I didn't get one today.
Well,
The
because it
wife-
got delayed and
No,
it's on
the
its way.
wife got Amazon packages today, not me. I only got a package from Carhartt. Cap gun. Ooh, cap gun. Let's see here. Gosh, this internet sucks. $24 for what?
Where are the pictures at?
That's what I want to know.
Hit the
This-
refresh.
This internet sucks. It's like it wants to load. Well, cheers. Cheers
Cheers.
while we're waiting.
Cheers while we're waiting. Basil Hayden's. Nothing?
Oh, it's just taking forever to load.
All right. Well,
We'll let that sit there, and then maybe we'll come back to that.
to that.
All right. So maybe it's just the computer being slow. Nope. Still loading.
I think it's operator error, but that's neither here nor
I think
there.
it's the internet provider. Do you know anyone that works
Nope,
there?
I
That
do not
can
know
help me there?
anybody. No, nobody.
Let's see here. Is
This
the
is a
next-
big one.
Is this the next?
Yeah, that's the next one.
question.
This is a big one.
Well, go ahead. You want me to ask it, or you want to ask
I'll
it?
ask it.
All right.
Favorite place to get a snack, and what would it be?
So
Let's go favorite place first.
yeah, no favorite place.
So you grab your bike, rollerblade, skateboard, whatever.
I already kind of ruined it. It was 7-Eleven.
Okay.
7-Eleven by far.
Which one?
So there was when they built the new one there off of Sunset and oh god, what's that road? I remember when it was built.
Where? Give me a landmark.
Like where Strikes Bowling is down the street from there.
Oh, so you're talking
I guess it's
Sunset
not-
and West Oaks?
No, is it West Oaks? Somewhere over there.
Yep.
It's because I remember you used to drive up here. Let me just pull up this map while I'm just blabbering.
Is it the one that we used to go to in high school as well?
Yes, it should be that one. Here, let me pull it up here. So, because West Oaks wasn't really,
Developed.
yeah.
That's
So,
it.
is it West
Yeah.
Oaks? It is.
Oh,
Yes. Because so I remember driving down.
yep. Sunset and West Oaks.
So I remember driving down the main road off of the court.
Yep.
Hitting Stanford Ranch.
Yep.
So driving down Darby.
Yep.
Hit Stanford Ranch.
Yep.
I would make a left, and it wouldn't. There was no houses. It stopped there at West Oaks.
Yeah.
Well, technically, it stopped further down earlier, and then you hit West Oaks. But then that road wasn't even fully developed for a while.
Yeah.
But eventually, you could go down there. Then there was the AM/PM that started on the other side. So I used to go 7-Eleven for the Slurpees,
Okay.
obviously.
Good call.
AM/PM for the soft serve ice cream. AM/PM soft serve ice cream is hands down the best thing I've ever had.
Okay, so you're teaching me something today. I didn't know that AMPM had soft serve
Well,
ice cream.
I don't know if they have it anymore with Cobus.
I mean, well, I mean, not even that. I, I don't
Oh.
think I've ever seen.
Oh, you used to get the cone
Uh-huh.
with the vanilla soft serve ice cream. That's all you needed. All you needed. That
Okay.
it was fantastic.
You know what I do remember? So I do want to talk about your favorite place to get a snack. This was more high school, but this is gonna sound so gross. The spicy hot dog,
Okay.
the big, remember those
Yeah.
big hot dogs?
Yep.
So the spicy one with nacho cheese, chili, and jalapenos.
That actually sounds pretty good.
I mean, I'd be honest with you, if we went right now, I'd get one
Oh yeah.
because we're talking about it.
Well, the thing I liked about 7-Elevens were the taquitos too.
Yes.
They always had different flavored taquitos. Even
Yep.
back in the day, it was like limited to like 2.
Yeah,
but
now
they
there's
still
probably like 6 or 7. I
Yeah,
would
but
assume.
they're still fantastic. They had good hot food at 7-Eleven, and
Yep.
the Slurpees were
the
the
Slurpees
best.
were good.
Do you need a refill?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a little refill of Mr. Hayden's. Thank you, sir. So, can I go into my favorite place?
Well, I didn't go into my favorite snack yet, but yes, go.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I'm joking. Go.
No, it's your turn. Finish. Don't be rude and cut me off. Finish.
Well, no. So
Christopher.
I was gonna add a secondary to this, and I
Ooh.
was trying to be funny.
Okay.
But favorite place also to get a snack was the pantry. My mom always had amazing snacks, amazing food.
Okay.
And
So,
to this day, she still does. Like, I go to her house like I did today, and the first thing I do is walk in the pantry and go, "Well, what do you got in here? Let's take
Okay.
a look." So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, that just kind of put a bummer on my.
well, sorry.
So let me piggyback off of that. As a kid growing up, I had the most healthy mother you could ever imagine. So my after school snack, because that was a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can I have a snack after school before I do my homework? You know, watch 10, 15 minutes of cartoons and then it's time to get homework done, right?
Yeah.
Fruit. There was a bowl of fruit on the counter.
I got pizza, or what is it? Pizza bagels.
No, Chris. I up until 1998, I got to pick a after school snack out of the fruit bowl.
So I hope now when your kids get home, you make them pick a fruit.
No, I don't. My kids get hooked up. We hit Sam's Club for all the big packaged
Yeah.
snacks. I mean, yeah. Surprisingly, my kids will actually pick an apple or a banana.
Yeah.
Scotland's on an apple kick right now.
Really?
I mean, she's just apple, 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 apple. Sawyer, all he wants is fruit snacks.
Well, you
so
saw-
that's got to be limited.
you saw the muffins that Avery was eating.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Those were the only reason why I got those for her is because I loved those as a kid.
Yep.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get these and see if she likes it. And now we go through like a couple boxes a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not fortunate enough, or fortunate, depending how you look on it, to get different snacks after school.
Yeah. Well,
Literally. And
so-
my mom, she had a really good selection for what it was.
yeah.
Kiwi was one of my favorites
Oh.
growing up.
See, I never got kiwi when I was younger. I don't know why. Kiwi wasn't a big thing. That it was more the melons, honeydew,
I ate a
cantaloupe.
lot of melons.
Yeah, a lot of melons.
Yep.
A lot of watermelon, grapes.
Yep.
Kiwi was never on that list.
It was a staple in my house.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay. I like that.
And you know, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I've seen a kiwi in the last 10 years. That's legitimately, that's still a thing, right?
Oh yeah.
You can get
oh,
a
yeah.
okay.
Well, there's golden kiwis too.
All right. Well, now you're
I
venturing
suppose
out.
they're sweeter. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
But kiwi, I like kiwis. Kiwis are very good.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad that you were able to eat bagel bites and stuff after class.
Yeah.
And I had an apple.
Here, well, I'll
Cheers.
give you some whiskey for that.
Cheers to apples.
So, what was your favorite snack to go get when you did go get a snack?
So obviously, I had to sneak away for stuff that wasn't pure,
Yes.
as in a banana or a kiwi. So my favorite place to get a snack was Kmart.
Okay.
So I lived behind and kind of off to the side of Kmart. That's kind of dating everything right there. So
Oh yeah.
Kmart was a big deal.
Hey,
They had a hot food counter by the
Okay.
check stands.
Okay.
Very minimal.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what the drink selection was. I want to say they had like ices.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that was Kmart was big for the
I
ices.
think so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I remember the ices and I remember the hot dogs. Those were the two things that I remember.
So
But
so with that, sorry for interrupting
Mhm.
you. Icy or Slurpee?
so I'm gonna ask a dumb question.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Oh God. You know what? I'm just gonna walk out the room right now.
What's the difference?
So a Slurpee is they're similarly made, but an icy is lighter, like fluffier, but the flavors too. So obviously Slurpee has way more flavors, right?
What does 7-Eleven carry?
Slurpee. 7-Eleven is a Slurpee.
Okay.
So icy is like you would have like your back in the day it was blue raspberry and cherry. That's it. Now
So
they
is
have
it a
like,
different brand?
yeah,
'Cause
it's
I
a
don't-
different brand because Slurpee is slowly just for 7-Eleven. How I would describe it is an icy is more of like a Slurpee that's pumped air into it, so it's kind of like lighter, fluffier,
not as dense.
not as dense.
Okay.
Like I don't know, smoother. I don't know how you would describe it.
So it's funny that you bring that up. So I do remember Kmart having whichever, but I do remember only the two flavors.
Yeah, so it was definitely icy.
Okay.
Because you'd have to go to 7-Eleven for the Slurpee.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was blue raspberry and cherry. Blue raspberry was my jam.
I remember having the red one, which was cherry.
Cherry.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. That was, I think,
Yep.
the one that I got.
Yep.
Now, so that was my favorite snack going to Kmart. But if I went with my mom or dad, I could get one or the other. Couldn't get both.
Okay.
I also remember going up to Kmart and without my parents, it was me and the neighborhood kids, and we would all pitch in.
Ah, there we go.
We'd share a Slurpee. We'd get a couple hot dogs and we'd all split it, type of thing.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't allowed to eat stuff like that all the time.
No.
But my friends were like, "Oh, let's go up to Kmart and get whatever." Right.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things that I do remember at Kmart was the soda machines outside.
Oh,
And for
like
25 cents, you could
Yeah.
get it was
A
an
can.
off-brand.
yeah, but it was a can,
It was a
12-ounce
canned,
soda.
yeah. That was my jam.
I remember. Okay, so growing up, I don't know why I always thought the Shasta, the off-brand,
Yep.
like soda,
Yep.
was
Yep.
better than the regular brand.
Now, Shasta was a knockoff of Sprite.
Well, Shasta was the brand, so they had a whole bunch of different flavors.
Oh, okay.
And I remember them being like the bigger of the knockoffs, I should say.
Okay.
I loved their grape soda
Okay.
or their orange soda. Those were like my two go-tos. I don't even know if they make it now. I'll be honest with you.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea if they make it now.
I don't even think that's worth looking up, Chris.
No, it's not. I'm just seeing if our cap gun's finally loaded.
Oh,
There
there
we
we
go.
go. It loaded.
Wow. Yeah, so this was like probably like the individual one that I would have back in the day.
Okay, but
I
hold
get
on.
that's not really a 1911. That's more like a Beretta, but
Yeah. Well, now that we know all
Yeah.
these things, right?
Ooh, what is this? A cap gun that shoots beer caps. I like that.
Okay. That's the adult version.
There's another one right there.
So go down.
See, I remember this one, like the multicolor. I remember that. I remember.
I remember more of a solid orange.
Well, yeah, I remember different generations because remember you used to be able to have them without the orange cap.
That's right. And then
So
at
I
some
remember
point-
having an all black, and then they're saying, "Ooh, yeah, we don't want to do that." So then they started making them clear, And then
That's a snub nose. Okay.
Yeah.
It's probably got a big kick.
and then
Plus P ammunition.
see, here was like the ones. Let's see.
I remember this one. I
Yeah.
didn't have it, but I remember someone.
Oh,
in
this
our
one
group.
this one has the ring in it.
Mhm.
I remember having one similar with the strip though. I doubt the strip's even a thing anymore. Look at that one. There's your 1911
I like that.
with the real bullets. Little toy
not-
bullets.
Yeah, toy bullets.
See, like the rifles.
Yeah, I never had that. Wait, go down. That's what I
That's
had.
the one right there.
That is the one. So,
You want me to just add it to my cart now? I'm joking. You
well.
can't. It's not even available.
How rude.
Yeah.
Okay.
How when I look up cap gun, massage gun comes up. I
Well,
mean, I
'cause
need one,
I
but
typed in. I have one, and they're amazing.
I need one.
I
I need one for my leg.
they're really good.
Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
All right.
Oh,
Little Mac. What is that? A Mac? What is it called? Mac 10.
yeah.
Something illegal in California.
Everything's illegal in California.
It's true.
Thanks, Gavin.
If it looks cool, it's
Yeah.
illegal.
Thanks, Gavin. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
not trying to get on that topic. I apologize.
All right. So let's go down here.
So, what time did you have to be home?
So my rule of thumb, when actually my parents' rule of thumb, I had to be on before or as soon as the streetlights came on.
Okay.
And I remember my mom would whistle. And if I heard that whistle,
You knew
if I heard it, it was time to get home.
Yeah.
If I didn't hear it and she whistled, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, there we go.
So streetlights. I'd have to be home before the streetlights came on.
So I was always told that I had to be in the court with the streetlights
Now that
'Cause
you
we-
say that, I think that was a rule too.
because we would still play outside when it was dark,
Yeah.
but we weren't allowed outside at that point. Like it was like we were outside in the front yard, like you're in the front yard still doing whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah. But you had to be home.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So there. So let's go down. That's a quick one. That's a quick question.
Streetlights.
Yep. Favorite vacation. Dude, I probably could make an episode out of favorite vacations. I'll be 100% honest.
Well, okay. So time out a second then. With that being said, do we want to hold off on that? Did you just come up with a new
Let's do that
episode?
because I know from my experience growing up, and I'm gonna guess from you, you're gonna have different favorite vacations from different parts of your childhood.
Correct.
Not even just your childhood, even as an adult. There's probably been times that you've had a vacation, just favorite vacations as general. So you could say favorite vacations as a kid, as a teenager.
So let's set the stage. Sorry, listeners, we're going to crop this portion out.
Yeah.
Let's take favorite vacation and let's make an episode of it.
Yeah.
But we'll go from childhood till current.
There we go.
I mean, that's
Yes.
a full episode right there.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, we could spend 40
Well,
minutes.
I
on that topic.
I have vacations that I did before my dad, passed away.
Yeah.
That were fantastic. I mean, I remember
Same.
my 21st birthday, going to Vegas and literally my dad going, "Let's go. We're going to the bar." Like that to me, that was such a good time. And literally sitting there going, what whiskey do you want?
Do you want to know a fun fact about Sean?
Yeah.
I've never been to Vegas as being 21.
Okay, so honey, if you're listening to this, Sean and I are going to be getting on a plane right now, and we're going to Las Vegas.
I've never been as 21. I've gone under 21.
So I will say, if I knew about Nashville before I turned 21, I would have went to Nashville over Vegas. I like Vegas. Don't get me wrong. Vegas is fun. Vegas is a blast. It's great because it's a lot closer for us because it's an hour flight.
Yeah.
Versus a 6-hour flight, right? But Nashville, I think, is cooler.
So I've never been to Nashville, but I would love to go. One thing that I would say may trump Nashville, New Orleans. And I've done New Orleans. Have you been to New Orleans?
I have not been to New Orleans, so I
Okay.
I can't jump in there because I'm guessing probably New Orleans is similar to Nashville with the music.
Correct.
But I heard Bourbon Street's really dirty.
Horrific.
Well, okay. Why don't we just stop because this is going to go into
Okay.
this
All
is going
right,
to be
all
another
right.
episode. I think this is going to be a great episode that we can go into, and yeah, let's just hold off and we'll do this for another episode.
Okay.
So
Yeah, no, I mean, I think okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll hold those
Yes.
questions
Yeah.
for
yeah,
Another episode.
I'll make the timeline on this one.
Okay, perfect.
There we
Amen.
go. So let's go to our last question here before wrapping it up. What was the one rule your parents had that you hated?
So like I said, my mother was the healthiest woman you'd ever meet.
Yeah.
She shopped at Trader Joe's prior to Trader Joe's being a thing.
Okay.
I mean, I think, everyone's into the health kick
Yeah.
and it's been like that for years, right?
Yeah.
She shopped at Trader Joe's and she only bought the cleanest of everything
Yeah.
when it comes to whether it be meat or veggies or whatever. So the one rule that I'm going to say my mom, because it wasn't my parents, it was
Yeah.
my mom, we didn't do fast food hardly ever. Ever, Chris. So the one rule that I didn't like growing up as a kid is we couldn't go get a hamburger at McDonald's or whatever.
Oh, gosh.
Flip side to that, like I said, my mom, not my parents. My dad loved Burger King.
Dude. So it's funny that you say that because my mom's rule when we lived in Sacramento
Uh-huh.
was if we were good through school, Monday
Okay.
through Thursday,
Mhm.
Friday morning, we could go to Burger King for breakfast. And their French toast sticks are the best thing that I can remember. And they're probably not even good anymore.
They
But-
were probably not good back then.
No,
but
oh God, they just the memories, my childhood memories of these French toast sticks
Yep.
are, I mean, just mouth-watering.
so my dad and I would have to sneak.
I love that your dad gets involved in this. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
it's not just we have to hide from mom.
Yep. Yeah, it was, hey, don't tell your mom, but we're getting what did he used to get? The Whopper.
Okay.
We would get
Yep.
he would get a Whopper, I'd get a Whopper, and then I think we'd like split a fry
Yeah.
or something. But yeah, that was my thing. One thing I will say about my mom, real quick, in regard to the fast food, like I said, she wouldn't let us have it.
Yeah.
Ever so often, she would break that rule herself and go get a roast beef sandwich from Arby's.
See, that's one place that I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I
don't get Arby's.
I don't either. They switch their menu up too much. They're not consistent. My wife and I, ever so often, I'd say every other year, we'll go to Arby's, get a roast beef sandwich and some fries or whatever it may be.
Just for nostalgia.
Just for saying, "Hey, mom, this one's for you," kind
Yeah.
of thing. But yeah, the Burger King Whopper, that was like, oh my gosh, this is what, because we would
Yeah.
go home and we'd have like grilled fish
Yeah.
and broccoli
Yeah.
with quinoa. What 7-year-old wants to? If I were to feed that meal,
before quinoa was even a big deal.
yeah, before 90% of the world even knew about quinoa,
Yeah.
that's what my mom was cooking for rice, quote unquote. It was just not good.
That's funny.
So anyway, so that's the one rule my parent had was no fast food. Unless
So-
it was on her terms, it
Yeah.
was Arby's.
Yeah. Oh, and then she went to Arby's out
And
of
that
all
was,
of them.
yeah, and that was far and
Like-
few between.
Like, Mom, can we go to Del Taco or Taco Bell,
Oh
please?
my gosh. Yeah.
So mine, which is funny that I say this is this is my least favorite, and I will guarantee my sister would say the same thing.
Who's your
Uh,
sister?
the crazy chicken lady.
Oh, crazy
We haven't brought the
chicken.
crazy chicken lady up.
You need to figure that out.
Yeah. Well, I saw her last night, so
Yeah.
and I'll see her next week because we're gonna do a little getaway with mom and all that. So
good. Okay.
next weekend. So
Nice.
mom's Christmas present. So
Nice.
so I'll see her. I'll have to talk to her. Tonight could have been a good one. She doesn't even work tonight. Lazy
Well, you
ass.
drop the ball.
I
on
know. I
that.
dropped it big time.
That's right.
So-
she probably dropped the egg. Crazy chicken
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah. So, but the one rule that I didn't like as a kid, and I understand it why now, was my mom was a big thing. If you can't get along with each other, you can't get along with anyone else. So if my sister and I got in an argument, she would put us in a room together and say, "Figure it out."
All right. So
And that goes-
that's brilliant.
Yeah, and it went a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
It was sometimes like, "Screw you, let's fight this out."
Yeah.
Or, okay, we know we're not leaving this room. Like it would be a yelling match
Yeah.
back and forth. Okay, we're going to figure out this isn't going to work. Let's just agree that we're done so we can get out of this freaking room together.
Yeah. As much of a mountain of a man as you are, your sister's a scrapper.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, okay. All right. I like that.
I mean, I just want to, say this, it is hard. My back is really hurting right now from being my mom's badass child.
Oh, carrying all that.
Oh,
those
carrying all that weight,
trophies.
it's just so hard. I said that to my sister last night, and she just looked at me and rolled her eyes, like, "Yep." I'm like, yeah, I already know you're more badass than I am. I'll fully
Oh
admit
my
that
gosh,
one.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
So no, I have to joke around with
It's
her.
okay, crazy chicken lady. We
Yeah.
still love you.
Yeah. Well, she is more badass than me. I'll admit that one. I'll fully admit that. But it's more fun to give her shit about it. But
This is true.
we used to get in arguments, and it'd be like, "No, you guys go." I mean, legitimately, like we had stairs, and let's just say someone got pushed down the stairs
Yeah.
maybe a couple times.
It
So
wasn't Chris.
yeah, no. And it was like we shared a bathroom, and it would be arguments.
Yeah.
It wasn't just as kids, it was growing up, and it was like, no, you guys need to figure it out. We just learned it was good because I think our relationship now, it would not be the same if we didn't have those milestones back in
I
the day.
totally agree. You guys have a good relationship.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm very fortunate for having a great relationship with her. I mean, love her to death, and
Yeah.
would do anything for her. So
Yeah.
if she needs anything. She called me right now, and I'd be gone. Like,
Yeah.
be
Oh,
like, "Hey, love you, Sean. See you later. I'm out
Yep.
of here."
Well, I drive.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
drive you.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, hands down, she has my back whenever I have hers. But I don't think it would be because of what we've gone through together. We've been there for each other. We've learned how to deal with each other. There's
Yep.
been times that we did get in fights and didn't like each other, but
Yeah.
learning to work with each other is so true. If you can't work with your sibling and live with your sibling, you
Yeah.
can't work with anyone else.
True.
So, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
going to take that lesson and bring it on with.
We
have a second one, so
I'm totally in. I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw both my kids in a room tonight
yeah.
together. Figure it out.
Hey, just be prepared for some screaming and yelling. No, if you guys can't get along with each other, you can't come out.
And the scary part is I actually think our younger one may do more damage than
Oh yeah,
the older
yeah.
one.
Well, I think that's probably why my mom probably did it, because she probably
Yeah.
knew my sister like kicked
Yep.
my ass.
Yeah.
So-
Oh my gosh, how funny. Okay,
I
good.
mean, maybe not when we were little, but when I was 9 and she was 7, she's like, oh yeah, she can handle her.
Chris,
own.
I'd actually probably put money on both you guys now. Maybe a hair more. So I win either way.
Yeah.
I may have to put an extra 10 on your sister though.
Wow.
I don't know, man. She's
Okay, she's a scrapper. I still throw her ass.
That's true. That's true. You have to
But-
catch her first.
But then that's the thing. But at this point right now, it wouldn't even matter. We'd look at each other and be like, hey, let's collaborate the money and split it 50-50.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
It wouldn't
Well,
even be a fight.
Cheers, family.
Cheers to the family. I'm going to add one more to that, though.
Okay.
Cheers to raising our families the way that we were raised to.
Cheers. Well said, brother. That was two kind of big sips
Oh,
in
yeah.
a row.
Well, I'm gonna have to pour you a little more now.
I think we're done, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're done.
Closing. Whew, okay.
Well, thank you everyone for listening, and please come back next week for another great episode of the Ultimate Buffet podcast.
Well, now we've got another episode to add to our.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be our next one. I think we should do vacations next week. Let's keep this train rolling.
I'm okay. We're in.
Yeah,
So
let's do
next
it.
week, favorite vacations.
Yeah,
From
unless
back in the day,
unless we have our special episode that gets pushes out. But no matter what, we'll do it.
I'm in.
So, but also do not forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on all our social media. And thank you to all those Patreon members.
Thank you guys. We appreciate
We
it.
appreciate it. And you know, we appreciate you guys listening and taking your time out of the day to listen to us.
Yep.
Please, like always, too, if you guys have any ideas or want some feedback, please email us or, you know, slide into our DMs.
Yep.
On Instagram.
You can also, there's comments and stuff.
Comments, likes, shares.
Shares.
I
all
mean,
of
there's
it.
everything you can do.
I like it.
So
Good.
let's do one last cheers. Hope you guys have a good one.
Outro, outro.